Just in the last 2 hours, the funeral for a 23-year-old wrapping up after a tragic fireworks accident in Shoreview this weekend. Family members confirming that Roseville man died early Sunday morning. Fire officials say he was holding a mortar tube with a 2-inch firework on the roof of an abandoned building when it exploded in front of him. Katene has more.
Losing him was something I've never expected.
This is a goodbye no one here was expecting.
23 years old.
But it's no surprise to his loved ones.
It shows what kind of man he was.
That people are packing this mosque to remember, pray for, and say goodbye to Yaseen Abumayyaleh.
I've seen people that I've never met in my life. I didn't even know they were part of Yaseen's life.
The 23-year-old was killed over the holiday weekend when the firework he was holding exploded. Authorities say he was rushed to the hospital but passed away from his injuries.
I would call him, if not every day, every other day. He was there every single moment. Everyone needed him in their life.
And his was a life well lived, Yaseen's family says, as they reflect on the countless hours he spent mentoring kids at the mosque.
You'll see a lot of younger people at this funeral, which are actually his students he taught for years on end.
Instilling in them, his family says, the values Yaseen lived his life by.
Patience, honesty, teaching them, mentoring them even about business questions, career, listening to their parents.
He's such a role model to the community that I wish I can be 10% of the man he was.
Genuine and honest and sincere were the primary words that came to mind.
An unexpected goodbye. His cousins, who consider themselves more like brothers, say will drive them to live a life inspired by Yaseen.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
In Bloomington, Katene, KARE 11 News.
Well, the Minnesota Department of Public Safety tells us the last time there was a death caused by fireworks in the state, it was on the 4th of July in 2022.